You're very welcome back to the show. Now, do you suffer from eczema or dry, itchy skin, or perhaps that your hands are cracked or your lips are cracked this time of the year and you're concerned about it?
Well, today we are focusing on some of the common skin issues that can affect all of us throughout the year, and we have from Total Health Pharmacy, Joanne Hynes. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's something that affects all of us at some stage. Some have problems with it, some have small problems, but it's a problem.
It's a problem, and it's particularly a problem this time of year because we've just come out of the winter. We've very, very dry houses that are very warm, and we've got cold air outside. So we've lots more of it now than we'd have maybe in the end of summer.
If we had better kind of ventilation in the houses, we mightn't have as many problems.
It's not so much the ventilation as the heat. The heat takes the moisture out of the air, and then that allows your skin to dry out.
So, excuse me, even if you don't have, or you're predisposed to a skin condition like eczema or that type of skin condition, our skin naturally at this time of the year, like I find my own skin, I don't know about you, I'm drinking moisturiser at this time of the year in general.
Exactly, absolutely.
So from within we can help ourselves. I've noticed that you brought some fish oils with you here.
Fish oils, yes. Now, to be fair, I will say that most of it's from without, but there are, particularly if you have an ongoing problem with it, you can certainly think of something like supplementing your diet with fish oils. But most of dry skin will be treated by what you put on it.
Okay, because say for us no more, we're inside in the studio all day,
lights,
and if we're not inside here, we're inside in a car, which is probably being
we
inside.
We only live in two places, here and the car.
but that's going to have an effect on us, Joanne, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I suppose the key is getting into a habit of putting something on your skin, and if you don't, you won't solve the problem.
Because I even noticed myself there, said, you know, if you do have dry skin and if you just lash it on, you can just feel it. You can feel it soaking into your face, and it's great.
Absolutely.
And I suppose we have to be careful what we put on our skin, something that's not going to irritate us. So if you do have you're predisposed to a skin condition, you've brought a range here.
Well, the first thing is that when your skin is dry, it is much more sensitive. So you may find a product, particularly ladies complain this time of year, they've got this lovely treatment cream and they can't use it. So they need to get their skin moisturised, and then they can go back to their treatment cream because it'll be super sensitive if it's dry.
Okay, so tell us about that. So the less ingredients, probably the simpler the cream, the better at this time. Is that right?
There's kind of levels. I'm a big fan of ointment. Ointment, think of Vaseline. It's kind of a greasy product. It's really, really good for sealing the skin.
Like petroleum jelly, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely. Or emulsifying ointment is another product that you can get in the medical card, which will do the same thing. But that's not the nicest product to use. So while your skin is very bad, or you can use it going to bed at night, it's a great product. Then you go down to rich creams, and then you go down to lotions.
Would you put a petroleum jelly on your face at night?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'd put it anywhere.
Now, that's
I think
really
it's the
funny.
best product ever.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people now, you'd have skin specialists that would come on and just say, do not put something as thick as that on your skin.
Well, to be fair, I'm talking about people who have problem skin, really. I'm not really talking about your natural nighttime routine. I'm talking about if you have dry skin, dry lips, dry hands, dry areas, I would use something as rich as that.
Okay, so you can. And the emollients that you have there, they're like a Silcox base, that type of thing,
all of those are available on the medical card. You know, if there's somebody who has dry skin who feels it's an issue for them, they can generally get it on.
Can you use them on children as well?
Absolutely. Actually, one of the benefits of using the ointment on a child rather than a cream is all creams have a low level of preservative because they're water-based, but ointments don't. So sometimes if you're putting cream on a young child and they're saying it's you know, a bit bothersome, the ointment generally be a lot smoother.
Right. So moving on there, I know you've got La Roche-Posay, you've got Lipicar.
These are a lovely range. I find a lot of dermatologists will recommend them.
Well, in France, they recommend them. I know that.
Yeah, they're a lovely product to go on. They have a shower gel there. That's a big thing, is not using the wrong products to wash and things like that. So they're a nice range.
And would they be helpful if you have skin conditions as well?
Absolutely. Well, eczema is a skin condition. It's not quite the same as dry skin, but a lot of the treatment...
What is the difference, actually?
Well, dry skin is just that your skin has become dry. It's just not quite retaining moisture like it should, whereas eczema is a skin condition where you react. It's your immune system reacting to products. Now, they'll often end up with similar symptoms, but they're not the same.
You should probably go to the doctor if you have eczema, though, should you?
Yes, but a lot of what you're going to be doing with eczema is what you're going to be doing with dry skin. But yes, eczema often needs a prescription product to get it under control.
Can you talk... Well, would that be something like hydrocortisone or what?
Hydrocortisone, another great product to be used for any sort of little dry skin areas, sort of, particularly on the hands, to kind of get that irritation under control. And then just back to moisturising to keep it under control.
Okay.
And just this time of year, I suppose, as you said, like say, we're indoors a lot. The climate or the weather is changing. We should be putting it on the outside, but also getting the stuff into us as well.
Well, hydration, I suppose, is a big thing. If you are dehydrated, it's going to reflect in your skin. Yeah, exactly. Drink water, or almost anything. Sometimes people don't like water, you know, but hydration is a big thing. But again, I'll say if you're not putting it on the outside, it's very hard to solve it from the inside out.
Okay. So let's talk to us about, say, a child or somebody with eczema now, people watching at home. Should you moisturise twice a day, 3 times a day?
The first thing I'd say is stop the washing. Particularly children and small babies, once a week. You know, you can top and tail with a wipe, but generally stop the washing. And when you do wash, use the proper products. And the other thing is...
No soap, obviously, nothing with
no,
perfume.
No, ideally no soap and nothing with perfume. And almost keep it to soap-free as much as you can. I mean, often you can do it with just a sort of a face cloth and just wash it. For adults...
Back to basics.
For adults, turn down the temperature. I know I personally love hot showers, but they're a disaster for skin. You know, you come out and your skin is dry and tight. Yeah. And when you come out, then you go back to moisturise. I'm going to keep repeating that, moisturise.
And should you moisturise after you get out of a shower with your skin still a little bit wet? Is that better to hold the moisture?
Well, yes, you will be trapping it in with that. And again, it depends on the product that you use. But the key is just do it. We tend to do it while it's bad and then forget it while it's good and then it gets bad again. So it's just getting into a habit.
I find the clothes stick to me when I do that, though.
Yeah, but...
Should I not leave it? Do you know, say you come out of the shower, okay, you dry yourself off a small bit, you're a small bit damp, then you put on a small bit of lotion, as I do every now and then, right? And but you put on the t-shirt and it's all stuck to you.
Why don't you use an oil? It absorbs quicker, and if you put it on and your skin is still kind of half wet and just pat it dry, you'll be grand.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Okay, anyway, Joanne, back to you. Let's talk
Problem
about...
sorted.
O'Shea sorted. I notice here you have a pair of gloves, and if you've got really... A lot of people get chilblains and all that type of thing at this time of the year. If you sleep, this could solve your shower. You could have a glove, a body glove for dahi. No, so you could have you put these. You put
like
on.
a pallbearer.
So yeah, exactly. So you could put on your moisturising, your hand cream or something, and then wear these gloves in bed. Is that the way to go?
A lot of times you'll get those, particularly farmers and people who are working outdoors, but also hairdressers, nurses who end up washing their hands a lot with those dry, cracked hands. So generally, we would recommend a treatment cream, an ointment, and then the gloves. That's partly more just for the housekeeping to save all the bed linen and everything like that. But have it. Use it at night.
How long would you use that for then?
Well, I'd use it for as long as the problem is there.
You needed it.
But then keep going with the moisturising. With something you like, something that you're not going to dislike using, something that you'll throw by your wash hand basin and every time you wash it.
And the same for lips, basic petroleum jelly, or then you've got more sophisticated...
your sun protection, or again, use it lots. Use it lots.
That's a good
one. Don't lick your lips. It's a disaster to lick them. Don't pick them. And
what about using, say, they often say if you use a little bit of salt or something on your lips, or something to, like a grain, to get rid of dead skin on your lips. Is that important? Or an old toothbrush with Vaseline, something like that?
Generally, it's all about gently. Just accept this skin now is all very sensitive. So I can't...
But before should you do that regularly? A lot of people say you should actually get rid of dead skin on your lips.
It's true, because a lot of the flake on your lip is skin that should be gone. It's already dried. It should have naturally fallen off, but it hasn't.
But it hasn't.
Exactly. So, but again, gentle, because it's sensitive, the skin in the first place.
John, just before you go, say if you are going on holidays, what should you put on your lips?
Well, some people who get dry lips, they're sun sensitive as well as other things. So obviously a sun protection with in your lip balm.
You should probably use that every day anyway, to be honest, shouldn't you, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Joanne, thank you very much. Now, for more information on the issues we've just covered out, check out totalhealth.ie. And Joanne, you'll be back in a few weeks' time again.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to that.
Thank you.